So not a lot of motivation needed for this one. Marshall won the toss. They have deferred, so they're electing to put the ball in the hands of Brandon Dowdy right off the bat. The kick is away from Amaretto Curry. And Western Kentucky will take over at their own 25.
Ball doesn't come out on time, and that's why you end up with a sack right there.
Tyler Williams will punt it away. Kylan Tanner has to backtrack near the 24. He's a very good return man as well. The football comes loose, and Marshall comes up with it, and the Thundering Herd will take over in incredible territory at the Western Kentucky 23-yard line. Wow.
Let's see if this knee could potentially be down. He tries to go all the way back across the field. No, I think that ball comes out well before that knee hits down. But what did we expect?
The previous play of a fumble recovered by the kicking team is under review.
On the defensive side.
They'll give to Ace Wales around the right side, and not a lot of room. Steve Dillon on the stop. They'll go fast and dangerous. Was that a forward pass? And they're going to rule it incomplete.
No,
Nicholas Norris, hang on, Marshall. They're ruling, has the football again, another huge turnover.
That's one of the problems with going a little bit too fast. If you have a drop on any of those extended handoffs, they can result in
rolling on the field
fumble.
was a backward pass recovered by the
this,
defense.
So are they going to look at this?
He's on the 26-yard line, and he delivers that.
Wow.
That does look like a backwards pass.
That's why they are 5th in the FBS in scoring. It's Wales again. Nowhere to go, tries to cut back, and he's brought down in the backfield by Jarquez Samuel, who was questionable if he was even going to play today for Marshall. So move the chains on 1st and 10. Dowdy to Ace Wales, and he has nowhere to go. 3rd and short. Dowdy got to get rid of it, and that will fall incomplete. Great job by Marshall's defense to bring pressure. DJ Hunter and Taj Letman doing what defensive coordinator Chuck Heater said they need to create some stress on Dowdy.
This was actually a run blitz that actually turned into a good.
Litton backed up against his own end zone. That's complete. Deontay McManus across the 25 to the 28-yard line.
No matter whether he's a freshman or senior, this much time he's going to be able to find open wide receivers. He could have baked the cake.
So 3rd and 11. They'll need to throw it. Litton with time. Great grab by DeAndre Reeves, and he brought it in for a 1st down. DeAndre Reeves, as a senior, finally broke the starting lineup as a wide receiver. He's always been a dangerous return man, but finally now getting some balls thrown his way.
Was he able to gain possession by the time that foot came down? I think he did. But I think they're going to review it, though.
The previous play of a
Just to enjoy this, coaching not just Nick, his son Ben, a redshirt freshman on the team as well. Play action, Dowdy brought down into the backfield by number 10, Corey Tyndall.
Maybe not quite as mobile, but he's every bit the leader and every bit the pro prospect.
Jake Collins will kick it away, and here's DeAndre Reeves. He is always a danger, as he shows you here. Reeves across the 40, midfield, he had one man to beat. DeAndre Reeves gone for the touchdown, and special teams come up huge. 97 yards for the senior.
Boy, did Marshall need that. Just at the point in time where we thought that Western Kentucky's offense was starting to lean so hard on Marshall, right here, Reeves goes the other direction, and a lot of this is just, the very end is sheer speed, but for him to get those lanes, you have to applaud the kickoff return team. Blocks everywhere. That was one of those 10-pin returns. Everybody gets blocked or knocked down, and he just has to use his speed and his athleticism to get into the end zone.
DeAndre Reeves, look at this. First Marshall player with a kickoff return and punt return for a touchdown in the same season since all the way back to 1991 when the great Troy Brown did it.
Yeah, that's Troy Brown, New England Patriots. I play offense, I play defense, I return punts, I return kickoffs. Mr. Do-It-All. That's a big compliment and a big comparison for Mr. Reeves right there.
Litton just 5 for 14 to this point for 39 yards. Good protection. Downfield, he's got DeAndre Reeves. First down inside the 15-yard line, a gain of 31. It's been all Reeves offense so far for Marshall.
You got to get the ball to who wants it, who wants to get open and make plays for you.
Quick throw, Deontay McManus tiptoeing down the sideline, and he's knocked out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
He can see what the coverage is and make the right choices fast.
Loss of 2 on the play. Second and goal with 2:05 to go, first quarter. Litton looking for his tight end deep in the end zone. Ryan Yurichek, touchdown Marshall.
That's a nice toss by the true freshman. That's why he's leading all true freshmen in touchdowns this year. He came into the game with 20, ahead of the Rosen one out there in UCLA, and now he has tossed another one. Good toss, and you see his body language is even a little bit better than it was earlier in the game. And his tight end, big tight end Yurichek, makes a big-time play for him.
3 receivers line up left. And they'll keep it on the ground. Wales, nothing there. It's McKelvey again on the stop.
They have to get the offense up.
So first and 10 from the 26. Play action. Litton looks for Allen, connects with him finally. And Allen down near the 34-yard line. This afternoon, their best deep threat on second and short. Here's Allen again, and that's good for a first down. Play clock down to 5. Litton to Justin Hunt. And Hunt still moving forward and finally knocked out of bounds. Just the second lost fumble in the last 39 quarters for Marshall. Here's Wales, left side. Evan McKelvey, one of the first men there for Marshall. They'll motion out Ace Wales. Second and 9. Dowdy dumps it underneath, intended for Antwain Grant.
I love the glasses holders that he has, though.
Very librarian-like. About the only thing that is from home. Litton rolling right, wide open. He's got his tight end Yurichek, and a Yurichek across the 40-yard line. Well, it's Andre Furby in the backfield. Dowdy got to get rid of it. He'll be brought down. Ricardo Williams with the sack.
Yeah, big play by Ricardo Williams to force them to a field goal here. I mean, after a turnover, this Marshall defense has showed up. You see him coming off he's working one-on-one, the nice power move, knocks the guard over, and then gets the sack. That's a big-time play. This Marshall defense, even though they've given up 35 points at times, has been stout.
Motion out Watson. Litton gets it to him. And Watson across the 35-yard line.
Step forward.
There's Watson again, finding room behind some big bodies.
Watson on the carry.
And he's into positive territory at the 46-yard line.
One-on-one.
Need to get to the 27 for a first down. Litton in trouble. He'll throw deep and caught. It's Justin Hunt. Touchdown Marshall. And Justin Hunt, 6'3" junior out of Memphis, Tennessee, with a touchdown, a 32-yard strike.
You got one-on-one coverage at the top of the screen. Chase Litton is able to avoid pressure, wide open, finds his man Justin Hunt.
That was one of the best seasons ever by a college quarterback. Only 5 since 1956 had thrown for more than he did last year. He's followed it up with another great year. He is sacked, fumble, ball loose, but I believe Dowdy got back to it. He did.
You saw he was a little bit slow to get up after that big hit. Bending over right there. He took a shot and was able to get the ball back. Again, coming off the slot, Corey Tindall, he makes a nice legal hit with the new rules thing for his long-term potential.
Birdsong was the starter the first couple of games of the season. They'll keep it on the ground. There's running room there for Remy Watson. Poor snap. Birdsong able to retrieve it. Throws far sideline to Devontae Allen, who saunters out of bounds. 2nd and goal. Foster tries to get outside. Stretches for the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall. Tyleek Foster gets into the end zone, the sophomore from Gaffney, South Carolina. And is that a knee down, or did he make the stretch? Close.
That one's going to be a close one. You want this for Marshall because they haven't had much go their way today, but the call is the call.